Welcome back to Master 79. In this lesson, we tackle an ielts writing task 1 that combines a table and a line graph, and we build a band 9 answer step by step, reading the data, brainstorming, then the full model response. Here is the task. The graphs below show cinema attendance and the average cinema visits from 1996 to 2000. We must summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. First, the table. Each year it gives two figures, attendance as a percentage of the population and the average number of visits. Attendance begins at 62% in 1996, climbs to 72%, and then stays close to that level. The average visits, though, tell a different story. They rise to a peak of 111 in 1997 and then fall sharply to the low 80s. Now the line graph. It compares cinema visits across 4 countries: India, Denmark, Germany, and the United States.
They all share the same shape with two peaks in 1997 and 1999 and a dip in between.
India stays on top throughout, while the United States stays at the bottom, dropping to only about 8 visits by 2000. Before writing, let's brainstorm. On the rising side, attendance climbs and then levels off. Every country shares the same twin peak shape, and India is highest throughout. On the falling side, average visits peak in 97 and then drop, and the United States is lowest, crashing to about 8 by 2000. One honest note: the legend labels countries, not age groups, so we simply describe what the data actually shows. Our answer has 4 paragraphs: an introduction that paraphrases the task, an overview with the 2 biggest features and no numbers, body 1 for the table, and body 2 for the 4 countries. Here is the introduction. The table shows the proportion of the population attending the cinema and the average number of visits made each year from 1996 to 2000, while the line graph compares cinema visits in 4 countries: India, Denmark, Germany, and the United States over the same period. Overall, cinema attendance as a share of the population rose and then held broadly steady, whereas the average frequency of visits fell noticeably after peaking early on. Across the 4 countries, India consistently registered the most visits and the United States the fewest, yet all of them followed a strikingly similar up and down pattern. Body 1, the table. In 1996, roughly 60% of people went to the cinema. This rose to about 72% the following year and held near that level to 20%, apart from a slight dip to 70% in 1999. The average number of visits, by contrast, moved the other way. It climbed from around 103 in 1996 to a peak of approximately 111 in 1990. Then fell sharply to 88 in 1998 and hovered just above 80 thereafter. Body 2, the countries. All 4 experienced 2 peaks in 1997 and 1999, either side of a trough in 1998. India led throughout, rising from about 15 visits in 1996 to a height of roughly 23 in 1999, with Denmark following just below. Germany occupied the middle ground, while the United States trailed the rest and, after its 1999 peak, fell steeply to only about 8 visits in 2000, the lowest figure on the graph. Why is this a band 9 answer? Task achievement: a clear overview and accurate, well-selected data. Coherence: logical paragraphs and smooth linkings. Lexical results: precise trend vocabulary like climbed, hovered, and trailed. And grammar: a range of accurate, complex structures. One honest note: band 9 here reflects our own writing quality assessment against the public, i.e. LTS descriptors, not a certified examiner score. But is how you turn a combined chart into a band 9 answer. If this helped, please like and subscribe to Master 79, and I will see you in the next lesson.